Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we are at the City Hall here in Pooler, Georgia. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Under Georgia law, there is no liability for an injury or death of an individual entering these premises if such injury or death results from the inherent risk of contracting COVID-19. Interesting.
Hello, can I help you?
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm here to see the city clerk.
She's probably going to lunch. Let me give her a call here right quick. Hey, Kylie. Hey, Princess. Who are you?
I'm just want to see the city clerk.
Somebody down here wants to see you. Yeah.
How you doing, man? Come on in for me, please. Gotta get your temperature, please. Sure. You gotta get about an inch on your side.
Put your forehead about an inch from the head.
There you go, that's perfect. Put your items in the bowl right there for me, please. Anything in your pockets?
She's coming down to you.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hey, are you looking for the city clerk?
Yeah, I'm looking to do an open records request.
Okay. Do you want to do it verbally or do you want to fill out the form?
I want to fill out a form.
Okay, sure. You want to come with me?
Sure.
Okay.
You going back up, Kylie?
Yeah. Are we still
You want me to-
wearing masks or no?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring this up to you later. Okay? Give me an excuse to come see you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have to go through?
Do you want me to?
Oh, he got a mask. No, yeah, you gotta take the temperature right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now the phone, yeah, all that they put in there. Key.
Do you want to take the stairs or the elevator?
We'll take the stairs.
Okay, yeah,
That's fine.
whatever's easier for you.
Beautiful building you guys have here.
Thank you.
Very beautiful.
Harlem City.
Thank you.
You're welcome to have a seat right here.
All right, thanks.
Grab us some Christmas decorations. Okay, let me print out a form for you. I'll get you a pen. I'm not sure if Arlie asked you downstairs. Is this just a general open records request or is it related to a police or fire item?
This is general for the city.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Anything done with police or fire would be done at their offices?
Right.
Or-
I
okay.
can, have them called or bring them up. They have a separate open records request form, but.
Should be good.
Okay, so I've also.
You could just email it to me. That's
Sure.
fine.
Is that your email address on
Yeah.
there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So generally it'll take probably a couple hours for me to get this together, but we do have 3 business days to get to.
Yeah,
so-
sure. Yeah,
we
not
can
a
do
problem.
that.
It's not pressing or anything. Just whenever you can get around to it.
Sure.
All
Now
right.
you want all city employees, not a specific department or
All
anything?
city employees.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sure. Do you need anything else?
That's it.
Okay,
Thank
sure.
you.
Of course. Do you want me to walk you down or do you want me to get out?
I can get down.
Okay.
That's fine. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
When you have to be on the fire. Need a third? Where want you?
All right, so everything went well at City Hall. Did our FOIA request, no issues. That's what I like to see. Now let's head over to the police department side and make sure that they respect our freedom of press right.
Can I help you with something?
Hey, how you doing today, sir?
Good. Can I help you?
Yeah, can I just get your name and badge number first?
Can I help you? You're in an employee parking lot.
Can I just get your name and badge number?
Sergeant Self.
Sergeant Self.
Yep.
And your badge number?
615.
615.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't need any help.
Yeah. You're in an employee parking lot.
It's not a secure area.
It's an employee parking lot. And you're not an employee.
This is
And you're making employees feel uncomfortable
so
when they walk inside the building. So.
This parking lot is not a secured area.
Okay.
It's public property.
Okay.
It might be only for employee parking. I'm not parking in here. My car is not parked in here. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
Well, this is for employees. You're not an employee, and you're making
It's employees parking.
Listen
sir.
to me. You're making our employees feel uncomfortable when they come in and out from their vehicles. So that's where the problem is.
I understand what I don't understand what you're saying, because how would I make somebody feel uncomfortable? I don't understand.
Because you're not an employee and you're an employee parking lot. You're making the employees feel uncomfortable. The female employees that are
This is an employee parking lot, like you said. I'm not parking. I'm a journalist exercising my freedom of press right in a public area. This is public. Like if I was behind those gates over there behind you, that would be a restricted area. Do you suspect me of committing a crime, sir?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, I need to know if you're suspecting me of committing a crime first.
I'm a police officer. I asked you for your ID. I need you to give me your ID.
Sir, with all due respect, sir, can I speak to another supervisor? I understand that you're a sergeant, but I do not.
I am the supervisor here.
I understand, but then you should know as a supervisor, sir, that unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime in the state of Georgia, you cannot lawfully demand my ID from me.
Okay, what I told you was you're making employees feel uncomfortable. I've asked you for your ID. You're on
That's not a
public
crime,
property.
sir. That's not a crime. I'm asking, you should know that in Georgia, you have to have reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime that's been committed, sir. I just told you I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity.
Yeah, and you're being
Freedom of
suspicious.
press.
You're not. You don't belong in this parking lot. You're
Suspicious
person.
is not a crime, sir. Suspicion is not a crime. You know that, Sergeant. Come on, you know, suspicion is not a crime.
Okay, let me see your driver's license, please, or an ID.
Sir, I don't have a legal obligation to give you a driver's license or an ID, sir. I don't understand. Am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained. You keep on walking.
Okay, if I'm not being detained, I'm going to continue about my business, sir.
I'm going to do it here.
I'm an independent journalist.
You're
Who are you, sir?
You're not, I'm the chief of police.
You're the chief of police. Can I get your name?
You can look it up on the internet if you're that smart.
But why would I have to look it up on the internet, sir?
What's your name?
Where's the professionalism?
What's your name?
Where's the professionalism?
Where's the professionalism? My sergeant asked you for a driver's license.
Tell me your name and identify yourself.
We're not making tits for tats. This is the employee parking lot. You're not an employee. You have no business.
This is. I'm not parking here.
This is the employee parking
Is this
lot.
fenced off? Look, I want to make it very clear. It's not a fenced off area.
Let me make it very clear. This is an employee parking lot.
There's no trespassing signs or anything like that,
Okay.
sir. I'm not breaking the law, sir.
No, you're
I'm actually engaged in a constitutionally protected activity,
Okay.
and I feel like you're trying to bully me along with your sergeant. And sir, who are you? Who are you, sir?
He's one of my employees.
Okay, one of your employees. I feel like all three of you are trying to bully me and trying to exert authority over me that you don't have. Demanding ID. Your sergeant doesn't understand that he cannot demand ID lawfully unless he has reasonable, articulable suspicion I've committed a crime.
Why are you in my parking lot?
That's a failure. That's a failure on your part, sir. You're supposed to educate your employees, correct?
Why are you in my parking lot?
They should know I'm working. Like I told your sergeant, I'm not just not answering questions. I cannot answer questions, but I'm answering. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story on the city. I was inside doing a FOIA request.
No.
Yes, I was.
Tag numbers and everything like that.
Who says I'm recording anybody's? And plus, it's public information. You guys run tags all day. People drive around all day in the city with tags on. It's not like any private information. Do I have a database where I can look up people? Come on, you gotta think logically here. I don't have a database where I can just type in somebody's, license plate and figure out who they are. Let's be real.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
Are you ordering me to leave?
I'm ordering you
under
to
threat
leave.
of arrest, sir?
I'm ordering you. This is the third time I've told you to leave my parking lot.
I'm going to go on a public sidewalk and I'm going to continue to record.
doing?
I'm going to continue to record your parking lot and I'm going to hit you up with civil litigation over this, just so you know, because you're violating a constitutionally protected activity. And in this small town here, you might think that you're going to get away with it, but you're not. I'm telling you right now, Chief. And I don't know your name, but
I don't know your name either.
you are the public servant here, sir. You are the public servant here. All you're doing is you're allowing your city, you're portraying your city in a negative light.
Okay.
For the world to see. Remember that.
Good.
Remember I told you that, Chief.
Yes, sir.
So this is a public sidewalk, correct? This is a public sidewalk, make sure. You guys are nothing but a bunch of bullies. You're not going to get my ID. You're not going to get my ID. And I'm going to start civil litigation against you. Crazy. Trespassed me from an open parking lot, not restricted area or anything. Let's go catch up with them. Can I be trespassed from this sidewalk that's right in front of the parking lot? Ridiculous. Chief, I want to submit a complaint. Chief, I want to submit a complaint. You're not getting away with this one. You might get away with them. You might get away with them normally on a regular basis, but not today. I want to submit a complaint. So I go inside to do that, or
Get him a complaint form. We'll get your complaint form.
Public insurance.
I need your names. It is your policy to give me your name. Who do I know I'm filing a complaint against?
I'll let you figure it out.
Oh, I got to figure it
else.
out. That's real
You know
professional.
everything else.
That's real professional.
Go ahead.
Nah, you can go ahead.
You're
You
not
can go
walking in
ahead.
front of me. You're behind me. Okay. If you want to file a complaint,
You guys are the ones that being aggressive here. You're not walking behind me.
Walk about a flagpole and he'll go get you a.
I will. Don't worry about it.
report.
I will. What's your name? I need to file a complaint against you.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And your name, sir? Be professional. Come on. Is it really that serious? You're not making yourself look good here. I'm just asking you for your name. Your name, sir?
I'll wait for you to get over here so you can hear me.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Your name, sir?
Heinzman,
Heinzman? And do you have a badge number, Heinzman?
654.
654? Thanks.
You get a report so you can file a complaint.
Yeah, I know you don't care, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Then comes civil litigation, Chief. Then comes civil litigation. Because I was trespassing in your parking lot. That's a public parking lot.
Hey, we're not going to debate it. You want to file a complaint? In fact,
You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. Let's make that clear.
Sir,
you're trying to
told
tell
you.
me what.
You don't tell me what to do. So you're the public servant
If
here.
you want to file the complaint,
I do want to
here,
file a
get your
complaint.
complaint form.
You can go get it. I'm not stopping you. You guys have a bad attitude. Especially you, Sergeant. You came over here trying to threaten me with my ID.
All right.
You got a bad attitude, man.
That's
You got to
a matter-
learn Georgia state law.
That's your matter of opinion.
So do you understand that under Georgia state law, you cannot demand ID from law-abiding citizens, sir? Do you understand that or not? Was that on the sergeant's exam? Or was it? Maybe I'll put a suggestion in that should be on the sergeant's exam. When you can and cannot identify a law-abiding citizen. You fill it out.
You don't need to.
I can fill it out here.
No.
This is a public lobby. You're gonna kick me out of a public lobby too, Chief?
Oh, fill it out then.
All
You
right,
wanna
thank
fill it
you.
out?
Excuse me.
You need a bargain pen too, or
Excuse me.
You can't record while you're in here.
Why can't I record while I'm in here? I have a constitutional right to film the police in the course of their duty, sir. Is this department so uneducated and so inept at their job that it must be from the top down? Because your sergeant doesn't know when he can legally identify somebody, and you're telling me I can't film in a police lobby? Yes, I sure can. I can film in a police lobby. It's my constitutional right. I have freedom of press in this country, sir. What country do you think you live in?
Are you with the press?
Yes, I won with the press.
Let me see your ID.
No, I'm not showing you
Get
ID.
out.
I'm not showing you any
Get out my
ID,
building.
sir.
you're required to show us.
Get out your building. Get out the building. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Yeah, no problem. How do I file the complaint if I can't get in the building? Hello? Hello? These guys are crazy. Get out my building. This is the people's building, not yours. All right, let's try and open the door. Who do I hand the complaint form to when I'm done?
Once you're done, I'll give it.
Okay, and do I get like a receipt number or something like that? There's no receipt number for your complaints?
No.
You don't get-
But you'll have it recorded. So.
Oh, yeah, I will. You're right. You're right. What a bunch of clowns. Pooler Police Department. Clowns. We're gonna fill out this complaint on Ashley Brown, the Chief of Police. Who investigates the Chief of Police? Crazy. All right, guys, so we just filled out our Pooler Police Department citizen written complaint form.
All done?
Yeah, right here it says, all parties filing a formal written complaint are entitled to receive a copy of the original statement free of charge. So I would like it if a receiving supervisor can sign right there and give me a copy as it's stated on the form. You guys are a bunch of bullies. Abuse of authority. You know what? I want to do a public records request too. Let's find out how much money you guys are making abusing your authority. How much tax dollars you've taken from everyone.
Got a bunch of buses. Me, Captain. Can you make a copy of that for me? They're all down here.
You said an open records request? Yep. Some police records over here.
I can get her to do one.
So funny.
Do we have a open
They don't
record request
want me recording, but there's cameras in here. Ridiculous. The irony.
Here's your open record request if you want to fill it out. It'll tell you how to do that, and here's your copy, okay?
Okay. My copy?
Yep.
Will you guys allow me to do it here? I don't understand what's the big deal.
Not if you're recording.
But where's the signs that says I can't record in here? Where's the law?
We don't
have to have signs.
You sure do. This is a constitutionally protected activity. That's what this is.
As soon as you pass through that doorway, you're now private property to the
It's
city of
public
Pooler.
property.
There's sensitive information in both these windows that can be called on video, so you can't record in there.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure thing. If I went in there with a spy camera or my sunglasses that record, it wouldn't be an issue. But these guys are just looking for a reason to lock me up. So we're not going to push it, but, you know, we'll put them in the court of public opinion. Let's fill out this open records request. Yep. So what I'm requesting is all police department employees' names, titles, and salaries.
Okay.
Can I get a copy of that too?
It'll be sent to who does our open records request. And you didn't finish filling the form out. It requires an address at the top.
No, I don't have to put an address.
And your complaint not going to be accepted. You didn't fill the form out correctly.
No. That's not how it works. Bring the chief out here.
Is how it works.
You're allowed to do an anonymous complaint.
Okay. You did not make it anonymous?
It doesn't matter.
On there?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you that the complaint's not valid.
It doesn't matter.
Because
I want
you
to speak to
didn't
the
fill it
chief.
out. No.
I want to speak to the chief.
Chief's not here. You got me. I'm the one accepting the complaint.
You're accepting the complaint on yourself.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you that you didn't fill the form out correctly. So
You can submit a complaint anonymously.
let me explain to you how something simple here. Anonymous would mean you didn't put your name and phone number, so you took the anonymous part out.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, whatever.
Certain parts of it can be anonymous.
Are you done?
I don't have to give you my name.
All right.
I don't have to give you my address.
You don't. But
You're just being difficult.
Okay.
Sergeant, a little bit of de-escalation training will take you a long way. You need to learn. I understand you learned from your chief, who's also a bully and a tyrant, but you need to learn. Don't talk to people that way. You understand?
all right, have a safe day, okay?
Yeah. Tyrant. Crazy. These guys looking for any reason to lock me up. I know you didn't get involved really, but a little bit of de-escalation training goes a long way. There's no one was breaking any laws here. No one was doing anything wrong. I told you what was my purpose here. I didn't have to tell you that. I didn't have to tell you anything. I could have remained silent. I told you I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. There's no need for any of this. You guys want to escalate the situation. Are you a detective or a sergeant?
I'm just an employee, man.
You're just an employee? Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully you'll see. You'll see. This behavior is going to be put on display for the world to see. And I know you didn't say much while you were here, which is probably the smartest move, but your department's going to be under major public scrutiny. So maybe things can change going forward. That's the whole point. Hopefully you guys can get some education and learn that you can't bully people on the street, law-abiding citizens. All right? You take care now.
All right, man. Take care.
You too. All right, guys. So trespass from the public lobby in the police station. Trespass from publicly accessible parking lot. But we're gonna stay around for a little bit, record what we could see from public to prove the point that we can record what we can see from public. It's not worth getting arrested over just to step foot on their parking lot. But we're gonna film from the sidewalk here, their parking lot still, so kind of defeats their purpose of, you know, kicking me out of the parking lot, unlawfully trespassing me. But we're just gonna stick around for a few more minutes and then we'll get out of here. All right, guys, so we're just getting out of the city hall and the police department in the city of Pooler, Georgia. Definitely a big time fail here. Trespass from a publicly accessible parking lot, trespass from a public lobby. I was treated with such disregard, disrespect, unprofessionalism. The chief of police himself wouldn't identify himself until the very last minute. I would just say that if my name was Ashley and I was a man, I probably wouldn't want to identify myself to a member of the public either. Maybe that's the reason. But either way, he should have been professional and identified himself. It just goes to show that when you have bad leadership at the top, it trickles down to the entire department. So I would definitely classify this department here in the city of Pooler as a bunch of tyrants, because if their chief of police is a tyrant, then they all must be tyrants, because he sets the example. He's the one that's supposed to investigate complaints and hold them accountable for their actions. And obviously he's not going to do that because he doesn't hold himself accountable for his own actions. So I guess we got to speak to the mayor here in the city of Pooler to go above his head, try and affect some change here, get some education. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section below. I'm definitely fired up. Definitely didn't want to be treated that way. They definitely think they got away with bullying me. And this is what they do to the citizens of Pooler on a daily basis. This is how they act. They don't even know their own law.